welcome to the channel. Today we are looking at what the year ahead holds for the water signs. So I'm finally going to finish all the signs. This is a good sign in itself. January 2023, I'm actually going to get through all the zodiacs rather than just starting them and never finishing them. This is the way forward, guys. I'm on a new path. So we are looking at the lovely Cancer this morning. We're going to be tapping into the overall energies of 2023, and then we're going to progress as the year goes on. So just remember, this is a general collective reading. Only take what resonates. If it's not going on, if it's not what's going on for you, it's not what's going on for you. It's really important to use your own discernment and really understand what it is that's resonating for you. And if you'd like a more in-depth reading, then check out all my offerings at thespiritualwarrior.uk. Okay, so let's just tune into the energies for my beautiful Cancerians, and let's see, what does Spirit have in store for you? What do they want you to know, please? The lovely Cancer. Now, as I was shuffling, every day I'm shuffling. I don't know where that came from. I really shouldn't sing. Someone just sang that in my head. Very funny. Okay. Oh, this is an interesting card. Look at that. How freaky. I don't use this deck very often. Oh, it gives me the heebie-jeebies, that card. Caterpillar, opportunity. I get a really different energy than opportunity from this. It's number 4, so it's all about stability. It's about our foundation. It's much more of that kind of Emperor energy. I feel like it's a little bit caught in the headlights. I feel like there's an observation of what's going on around you, but it's a bit it just feels a bit intense. I feel like you need to breathe. I feel like there is a real heightened sensitivity around you. I get this so strongly from this card. I've not used this deck for the other zodiac signs, so let's draw another one. What else for Cancer, please? What else for Cancer? Can we link it to this observation? What else have we got going on? Repairing the fail, forgiveness, number 9. I actually get quite a lot of anxiety from this. Sadness, probably more than anxiety. I feel like this is what this is. It feels quite like, you know, when you're caught in like a rabbit caught in the headlights, and you've got this like adrenal, you know, it's like you're whizzy. That's what it feels like, and it feels like there's so much to be done, and I've got to get it all done, and I'm looking out, and I've got to do this, and I've got to do that, and let's wrap it all up, and let's get it finished. And I don't know, there feels like there's an over urgency to this Cancer, and I feel like you just need to like take a breath. And I feel like what's happened here, it almost feels like you're a little bit in trauma. It feels like there's been a shock, there's been an upset, there's been something out of the blue that you weren't expecting, and it feels energetically like you're sort of stuck in that. And then what's happening is that you've got really whizzy, so you're kind of doing things because you're reactive, because you're sort of stuck in this state. And I feel like there is much need to ground. And it's interesting that this is the number 4 for stability, because I feel like that's what's lacking. It feels like you're very much up in your head, Cancer, very much. I mean, you are the Chariot, so you do like to do things at a speed. Okay, what else, please? Oops, coffee. Interesting. Priorities, building blocks for life. This is the number 7, and this is the year that we're in at the moment. I feel like there's a lot of distraction. This came out for another star sign as well. I feel like there is a need to get balanced. These two really work together for me. Repairing the veil. Interesting that I said pairing the veil. I feel like this high alert card this trauma, this upset is from another person. Could be a situation. I'm getting more love actually for you, Cancer. And I feel like you need to realign your priorities. I feel like there is repair for you. It's almost like I want you to protect your energy a little bit more. This is about transformation. I can hear, like, you know, I just don't understand why this has happened. I feel like there's confusion, and I feel like going within and rebuilding your energy rather than it's like the energy is going outwards, like what are they doing and what are they thinking and what do they want and why do they do this, and it's all about the other person. And you're gonna, it's almost like you're gonna make yourself go crazy mad and keep asking those questions. I feel like that's this, like it's a little bit too much energy, too much focus on another person, and I want you to pull that back into yourself if this is resonating for you. Okay, what else, my lovely Cancers, please? We've got past life, also the number 9, 2 9s here, 7 and a 4. This feels like it's actually more of a, like a soulmate, twin flame, if that resonates with you, divine counterpart, that there's been some form of separation, there's been some form of upset, row, instability is the word that I'm getting. Could even be separation as well. I feel like for some of you this has been going on for a long time. I'm hearing like, yeah, through lifetimes. You've certainly known this person before, without a shadow of a doubt. What I'm hearing is it's behind bars at the moment, so I feel like that's the separation. I feel like there's a reason for it as well. I feel like you might not be seeing it. I feel like the ego's going, it's because this, and the ego's making your head think about all sorts of other things, and I think actually this is more kind of meant to be just for the moment, before any of you get completely triggered, because I feel like there is a need for you to be separated at this moment in time. You know, we get a little bit caught up in separation. Separation doesn't mean forever. It does sometimes, but not always. Sometimes it's just that this is not the right time. I never really advocate that you should wait for somebody, ever. It's always dangerous territory, because a week turns into a month turns into a year, and so on and so forth. Anything that's meant for you never passes you by. It will always come back to you when it's ready. You don't need to wait for anyone. You know, life is for living and developing and flowing. That's what I feel. I feel like there's a lack of flow here. There's a stuckness. But I feel like it's almost brought about from like a trauma. It's like stuck in the headlights is what I'm getting. So I had to pause there because I wanted a big sip of my coffee. Okay, let's go into your Celtic cross and see what's going on. What's at the heart of the matter for Cancer? I do feel like I've got some spirit guides with me here. My candle's really, really smoking. Okay, general messages. We've got Empress. This is definitely about bringing your energy back to yourself. This is about growing your path, and realigning the focus. Again, there's something about this realignment. What's interesting with this is that I'm really drawn to this like 1 wand here, which you don't normally see on the Empress, and it does feel like there's some form of a new start or a new beginning or a major change, you know, a powerful change that's happening, transformation. And what's interesting, they bring me back to when I was shuffling the tarot in the pre-shuffle that I do for these. I did see the death card, and for me the death is about transformation. I'm getting the same energy here, so I feel like there's a lot going on for you, Cancers. This is about good transformation. I kind of feel like you're not feeling that at the moment. Let's get into it a little bit more. What's crossing the energy, please? Whoa. Okay, I'm going to take both of them. Okay, we've got the 8 of Wands and we have got the Knight of Swords. Now, when we look at the crossing, we look at the negative and the positive with this. I feel that what has ever happened, this has happened at a great speed. And I feel like this is why we've got this adrenal stuck in the headlights kind of thing. Because I feel like it's just been 1 minute it was okay, and the next minute it's just kind of gone. It's all happened really quickly. I feel that hang on, I'm just trying to make sense of what it is they're telling me. Just bear with me. I just tune into this. I just want to make sure that I get this right. Okay, for some of you, I'm hearing I was hung out to dry. I feel like somebody didn't have your back and has kind of like left you out in the cold. You know, it just feels a very unethical energy. I don't know why that feels unethical. So this might not be about love for everyone. You know, unethical makes me feel about work situations, and just being a little bit underhand and undermined. I feel like this has just all happened very, very quick. That's the feeling that I get of this. The good thing is when it happens quick, it's kind of done and over, and then you can start processing. The problems with it being that quick and not really understanding what has happened is that you get this adrenal kind of station. So if you are feeling very adrenal, you know, very reactive, you can be quite snappy within that. You can be quite irritable. You may not be getting sleep. You know, look at some good supplements to help calm the adrenals down. You know, you want to be staying away from stimulants. I do actually am a trained practitioner, and I am qualified to tell you this information, but I feel like this is very important for somebody. You may want to check out ashwagandha as well in taking that Ayurvedic herb, very nice to take before bed in like a nice milk alternative, and a bit of honey. Yeah, just I feel like there is a need to calm everything down, come off all the stimulants, soothing music, get off the tech, get off social media. Definitely get off social media. Okay, what's the reason for the reading for me, for my lovely Cancers? Yeah, Page of Swords. I mean, it's I feel like there's kind of ghosting, there's not speaking. Yeah, like here 1 minute, gone the next. That you know, I feel like there's been great changes. Just it's the same story. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I am getting that quite strongly. We've got quite a lot of sword energy down here, and strong sword energy as well. What's the past energy, please, for Cancer? What is the past energy for Cancer, please? Ooh. King of Swords. Okay. All right, we've got the King, the Knight, and the Page as well. King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is the person of the past. This person was cold, was kind of ruthless, a little bit of controlling of their energy, and like to control the situation. I feel that there is very much a detached energy from them to you, and I feel like that's a good thing at this moment in time. It just feels a bit brutal, to be honest. I just have to say what it is, and I'm sending you a big hug. My Cancers, what's on your mind? What's above you? Yeah, the Hangman. This is all a very masculine energy, and that doesn't mean that it's necessarily male. It's just that kind of I've made things happen. It's this is a propelling kind of energy moving forward. Even though the Hangman's come up, and what's on your mind, there's almost like I'm just kind of like hanging here, and I just don't really know what's happened. I feel like you need to kind of surrender to this to kind of move through this energy. Let's have a look at what's coming in the future, please. There's the processing. Try to, if you can, focus on the future and not on the past and the current. You know, just focus on today. That's what I'm feeling. Focus on today, because I feel that there is a healing process that needs to happen. It's quite heavy energy, Cancer. It really is. This is probably why my poor dog's not had a walk yet. It was like, okay, you've got to do this. Okay, advice to yourself. King of Pentacles, ground yourself. You have more than you are seeing. You are more abundant. You are more successful. You have got more stability than you are seeing. Have people around you that are going to light you up, that aren't going to, I feel like there's something about taking half of everything, more than half, taking more than you needed to. I feel like that's there as well. I feel like this is the person that you're dealing with, and that there is grounding, and I feel like there's a reason why this, you know, your spirit guides are stepping in, and yeah, we want some separation of this energy. Right, what do you need to know? Yeah, the Tower, oh my God. Apart from the Empress, which is the reason for the reading, which I feel is like where you've got to harness your energy. I'm actually going to get a qualifier on this. Okay, no, they're saying use this deck. Okay, can you give me some information on the Empress, please? Yeah, okay. 2 messages coming through. Anything else? Thank you. Yeah, okay, so we've got the Knight of Cups and we've got the 5 of Swords as well. I've got 2 messages coming in. I feel like this feels very much like love, feels like a person, or if this is a situation, it's something that's really hurt you. Again, try to focus on a peaceful resolution, moving on, like ending the conflict, surrender to this, you know, harness in that Empress energy and not looking at the other person and the situation and trying to make head or tail of it and trying to understand it all, because it's that's going to drive you crazy. You know, go into your own cup of love and focus that on yourself so you can move forward, because what you need to know is that yes, these sudden changes have happened. Let's pull a card on the Tower as well. Unless it's and yes, it's come out of the blue and it's made you feel there's something about feeling a half, like it's like you feel like broken in half is what I'm hearing. It's like half of you is gone. You're not feeling whole. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. But it's, I hate it when people say this, it's going to be okay, which doesn't make any difference when you're in pain, but it is going to be okay. Focus on your dreams. Don't let go of your dreams, your own goals of what it is that you want for your world. Hopes and fears. Okay, I'm going to take them all. Hopes and fears. We've got the Magician. We've got Judgment. Oh, goodness me. And we've got Justice. Wow. Wow, 3 majors. Like this was inevitable. That's what I say. Hopes and fears. You've got the strength. You've got everything you need to make your life wonderful, to overcome this. This is a big lesson for you. In a learning sense, you're going to really learn about yourself. You're going to grow in ways that you never ever imagined, beyond your scope. And the balance and the justice is of where this is actually taking you, from what is happening and where this is taking you. Really, really, really strong energy. It's like try to focus on just the now, and try to stay as positive as you can. 7 of Pentacles, you're going to have lots of options. You are going to have lots of options. Just going to get a clarifier on that. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles, things balancing out, reciprocity, making the right decision, finding that you are value. Finding that you want equal give and take, that prosperity is coming in, that your life is going to balance out in more ways than you can ever imagine. It's just trying to keep that faith at the moment is just really important. Okay, let's just get some guidance for you. Okay, can we have some guidance, please, for my lovely Cancerians? Guidance for my lovely Cancerians. Yes. Okay. Can we have one more? Yes. Yes. So whatever your question is, yes. But I feel like this is joyous. a learning experience. Yeah, that's exactly what I got here. Blessings and abundance. I feel like it doesn't feel like abundance. I feel in some ways you do understand the blessing. Bottom of the deck, we've got strength and guidance. I'm also going to put that down there as well, because I feel I've also got guardian angels as well, because I do feel a lot of angelic spirit around you. It's really important to try to break that stress reactive cycle. You need to kind of ground that energy down. At the moment, it's very much stuck in the kind of the throat and the solar plexus area. Connecting to the heart, you know, that's the thing that connects me. My throat's going. A clearing of the throat. I feel like you might not have been able to speak your truth. Somebody else doesn't need to give you closure. You can give that to yourself. It's nice to get it, but at the moment you're not going to receive what it is you're looking for. So you can give yourself that closure for this moment in time. You can speak your truth and just pretend that that person is there, or the situation, and speak as if they are there. And actually speak the words, because that's going to help you clear your throat chakra. Tune into your guides. Bring in blessings and abundance every day, and really try as much as you can to take the positive out of this. Okay, my darlings, I am leaving you there with so much love and light. If you would like a more in-depth reading and this is resonating with you, please go to my website. All my offerings are there, thespiritualwarrior.uk. I do all my readings, even the soul retrievals, coaching within 7 days of you booking. As soon as it is booked, I will contact you, and we will arrange a mutually convenient time. I am getting a calendar put up on my website, but that's in the process. Hopefully that will be done at some point this week. All right, my lovely Cancerians, I leave you there with so much love and light. Take care. Hello, my lovely Scorpios. How are you doing? So we're looking at the energies for the year ahead, just generally what is coming up, what Spirit wants you to know, what Spirit wants you to tune into. So remember, this is a general collective reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's not what's going on for you, then it is. Ooh, sort of a lot of throat chakra stuff coming up already. Scorpio. We'll tune into that as well. If this reading resonates with you, then please click the subscribe button so you know when I've got more videos coming up, and also that makes you part of my collective as well, so it makes the readings more tuned into your energy. Okay, so let's have a look, see what we've got first of all. Dances on one foot, the balancing act. It's really interesting. Actually, as I tune in to this card, I'm getting like streams of light coming all out of it. And I feel like there's so much going on around you at the moment that it's difficult to focus in on one thing. I feel like you're being pulled in lots of different directions. That might be that it's difficult to focus for some of you. I feel that there has been, oh my God, I've just seen that it's the woman. I could kind of thinking, well, why is that a foot? And I've just noticed it. I feel like there is something about you stepping out, making yourself more visible, stepping out in your authentic self. I feel like there's something of blending in. That's really what I get from this one. I didn't even notice that it was a person. Blending into the crowd. I feel like that's where you're more comfortable. And what's going on at the moment is about pushing you out of your comfort zone, making you step outside of what's the norm for you. I feel that this all feels very new. I'm also hearing quite raw. What else? What else, please, for Scorpio? Oh, I don't want to take all those. Put those back. Okay, what else for Scorpio? Okay, there's two more. I'm going to take those. Let's have a look at what we've got. Winter's Dream, gestation period, detox, repairing the body, mind and spirit. So I feel like there's something that needs to be done differently with this detox. I'm getting a lot of right stuff with you, Scorpio. It's like with all the light that was coming out of this card when this first came up, I feel like you need to detox. It's like what they're showing me is like there's all these people around you and there's these like rays of light that are going out, and it's like, and you saw that and then you saw that and then you saw, it's like you're juggling lots, and I feel like everybody sort of comes to you, and I almost sort of see you internally screaming like, I can't do this anymore. And I feel like there's a real need to change this pattern. There's a real need to let go and let some of these people, if not all, you know, as much as you can, sort out their own stuff. I feel like there's only 2 people that aren't able to do that themselves. And the rest, I feel that you can let go, you know, take that as that resonates. I feel like there is a real need to cleanse, but I'm feeling it a lot with water. So maybe that's swimming or being by the sea, or, you know, I mean, obviously we've got, you know, repair the mind, body, spirit, because I feel that everything that you're doing at the moment is having an impact on you. It's giving you that instability. Also with this card, I feel that there is much need during this time to take time for yourself, to go into, you know, really kind of see what it is that you're looking for, what lights you up, what's your soul's journey. It's this kind of Virgo energy of rediscovering the self, and I feel that this has got a lot to do with the heart. I feel like it feels like there's a sense of I've kind of like lost myself. You know, what is it I like? What is it I want to do? Where am I going? Yeah, and I've just got this real pain in my head, and I just feel that there's so much going on in your head, in your brain, that sometimes it's difficult to focus because it just gets very intense. Yeah, I love that. Joy and happiness, but also what they're bringing to me, busy bee. You know, when I was saying in all these rays of lights that were coming down, this was exactly what I was seeing, but coming down onto you. But that was the busyness of it. The bee, it's busy. You do like to be busy, but there is a transformation taking place, in a change that's going to bring you joy and happiness. It's going to almost reconnect you. I mean, this is the number 1. So we've got that magician energy, you know, being able to find a way forward, find a way to change, find a way to find your voice, because there is certainly a lot of throat stuff. I'm actually going to do another one here as well. Give me some more information. Thank you. Yeah, letting go. I mean, goodness me, everything's about, you know, letting go of the toxicity, mind, body, spirit. You're balancing act. You're on one foot. You know, the winter's dream, you're coming into yourself to find joy. You're letting go. It's time to release. It's time to find a different way. I don't think I've ever had so many cards, Scorpio, that just say the same thing. Let's just get one more from this deck as well. Okay, what else is Scorpio, please? Yeah, listen to the whispers. 22. So the angels are around you as well. You are being guided. Very, very much so. And look at all this bright white light. I feel like that's what they want around you. They want white light around you. So if there's anything that you can do for yourself, it's very much in the case of cleanse your energy. Pour white light in. You know, through your crown chakra. Don't take anything else on. Start saying no. And as I say that, I can really feel my throat. Oh my goodness me, can you hear? I feel like that's one of the problems. You find it very, very difficult to say no, Scorpio. So, you know, I feel like this is the Project Me 2023. Yeah. You know, and the number 7 is all about our self-mastery. It's our inner awareness. You know, 7 is in so many systems and so many things that we do. It's the 7 chakras, the 7 days of the week. I mean, 7's just in everything. I did a post on this. It's, you know, it's like our anchor in a lot of ways, is what I'm hearing. It's also the Chariot I'm hearing. So this is about moving forward. All right, so Temperance. So the heart of the matter. What's this overall message that you need? You could be dealing with a Saggy. This is about getting balance, finding the right time, listening to what's coming in, listening to your guides, listening to the whispers. You know, we've got balancing, we've got so many repetitive cards. It's just absolutely crazy. This is about you finding you and finding a way to balance this in your life. Okay. Literally my throat just completely closed over. Goodness me. Bear with me. So I had to get some water. There's quite a big fear in taking this step, in taking this leap. There's quite a big fear in putting yourself first and saying no. It's certainly not your comfort zone, that's for sure. But what's crossing you is the Empress. You know, you've got so much to give. I want you to give it to yourself. What I'm getting with this baby that she's carrying, it's like it's internal. It's the internal child. It's the internal self that you need to work on. I will say, you know, with what crosses you, you have to find the positive and negative in both of it, because it works both ways. I feel like this nurturing element that you've got is beautiful, and you have such a wonderful heart, Scorpio, but it's also very draining, and it's also, it distracts you from your own path and your own places that you need to go. What's really interesting, they're saying to me, look at where she's putting the crown. You know, she's putting the crown on the baby, on something else, rather than on her own head. So I feel like the negative aspect of this is that, you know, it's easier helping somebody else and then helping them shine than it is to you. And like I said, with this card here, I barely saw that there was a person there. You know, you prefer to stay in the background, and this is about stepping out a little bit more. Okay, reason for the reading. Reason for the reading. I feel like this really weighs you down as well, quite a lot. Like I feel like there's a real heaviness around this. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So the reason for the reading is that, you know, there is a natural progression with this. There is, you know, this is turning, this is going in the way that it's supposed to. There is a positive kind of charge within this. There is a balancing that's coming in, and I feel that you just need to kind of go with the flow. There is you know, it's the kind of destiny that's going to happen. Success. There is success with this. Okay. What lies in the past? Okay. Lack of awareness, indecisiveness, self-doubt, self-awareness, not wanting to step out, not wanting to be seen, you know, putting everybody in front of you. And it's just, again, it's the same messages over and over. So what's on our Scorpio's minds, please? You do need to let this go. It's really, really heavy on my chest. So there is a want to move forward, and you can also see that there is a need to move forward. You also know that this is going to upset a lot of people. You know, part of you does just kind of want to jump in and seize the moment and move forward. But, you know, what's interesting is, like, you know, she's on a feather, and feathers aren't the most stable. So there is an instability around this feeling. There's an instability around taking this step forward and changing. I feel like a lot of people will want you to stay the same because it serves them. It was in the near future, please, for Scorpio. I mean, my throat is, the throat is blocked, and my heart chakra is blocked. I feel like there's a real heaviness. Real heaviness. Okay, so what's in the future? You're going to work it out. You're going to work it out. This is celebration. You're going to figure out a way to just keep, you know, pushing it over in your mind. Keep trying to find ways. Keep trying new things. And the advice, you know, how do you feel about this situation? It's almost like, I know this needs to change. For me to get some peace, for me to find me, for me to get that balance in my world and live a life that I want to, I know things have got to change. Yeah, it's having the strength to do it. We've got strength in reverse. I don't know if you can see that there. Yeah, strength in reverse. So it's knowing, it's just like, oh God, I just don't think I can. You can. Okay, so what do you need to know? How you do this? What do you need to know? Okay. You need to stop doing the things that you've always done. I know, I laugh. I don't mean to be, but it's like letting go of the old, taking that risk and trying something new. You know, it's like I'm hearing that old phrase, you know, it's that thing of doing it over and over again, insanity. When we do things over and over again but we expect a different result, and it's not going to happen. You are going to have to step out of your comfort zone. Hopes and fears, please. Hopes and fears. I'm going to take that one. Hopes and fears is not going to work. And you're going to make more waves, I'm hearing. Feeling that people aren't going to get on board, people aren't going to take you seriously, that it's just never going to work. You have to believe this. You know, you're going to get setbacks. It's not going to be all plain sailing, but there needs to be a strength of mind in pushing this forward. So it's like you just keep taking baby steps forward. Put those back. Outcome, please. Outcome for our lovely Scorpios. Justice in reverse. So I feel that even as you move forward, there's a feeling of it's not any better, but I feel like that is the beginning of it, because I feel like more harmony is coming in. Let me just get some clarifiers on this. A lot of this is caught up in old beliefs, and a lot of this, like 2 8s, you know, this is about karma. This is about, sometimes this is about our growth of our journey in finding a different way and stepping out of our comfort zone for you to grow, for you to expand. A lot of what you do is, I feel like, by not addressing certain things, makes it more complicated. And then you get to a point where it's just like, God, I just want to walk away from it all. You know, and there is a possibility that you find that that's your way out. I feel like for some of you that's what you'll do. You'll walk away from the situation, even if it's just for a short while, to get your thoughts in place. Please, thank you. Yeah. But you know what's interesting, we've got temperance and we've got judgment, both of them in reverse. This for me is about, you need to look at things differently. So that indecisive, that lack of self-belief, imbalances, just instability, I feel like there's like a lot of chopping and changing, and that is what causes you to get really, really busy. And I feel like in your heart, you know what you want. I know. I keep hearing, yeah, I know. I'm also a coach, a life coach. And when people go, yeah, I know, it's basically going, I hear you, but I'm not listening. And that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, I know. And I feel like you might even say that a lot. And there is a need to stop saying, yeah, I know, just for noise, and actually really home in to what is going on and how you can change it and how you can live your life more effectively. Okay, let's get some guidance for Scorpio, please. Oh, I just got really big spirit shivers. Ooh. Okay, we've got 2 going on here. Holy love and expect miracles. Yeah. Trust in your angels, really drawn to the angel wings here. Trust that you are being guided and expect miracles. Believe this is going to happen. I do feel a lot of this has to come from your thought process. You know, the 8 of Swords keeps us in our own prison. You know, she can step out any time. It's just a case of wanting to. You might not know where you're going. She's blindfolded. You might not know the outcome. We're not supposed to know all the outcomes. We get caught up in this process of having and wanting to control every single thing in our lives. We don't control anything. We don't control anything. So I hope that you found that useful, my beautiful Scorpios. I am sending you so much love and light. If you would like a more in-depth reading on your situation, all my offerings are at the website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. I do live readings. I always do my readings within 7 days. So when you book them, I will email you back and arrange a time depending on what time zone that you are in. And if it's recorded, then you'll also get that back within a week. So my darlings, please click on the subscribe button, put a comment in, let me know what readings you'd like me to do, and I'm leaving you there with so much love and light. Take care. Hello, my lovely Pisces. How are you doing? So I'm looking at your energies for 2023, what Spirit wants to bring in, what you need to know and what you need to focus on. So I finally got through all the zodiac signs. Yay! I am going to try to be doing these once a month to get through all the zodiac for the monthly readings, and then shorter ones as we go through each week. So we want the overall energies for our lovely Pisces. Remember that this is a general collective reading. Only take what resonates, and if it's not what's going on for you, it is not what's going on for you. Got loads of throat chakra going on with all of the water signs here. Okay, we've got the number 10, we've got the hollow bone, teachability. I do feel that there is, it feels like a very big spiritual aspect that's entering your life. I feel like it's been growing slowly over the past 12 to 14 months, they're telling me. But I do feel that there is something in this year that's going to take it to a whole new level, even a level that you didn't even expect yourself. I really feel that this is going to be quite an exciting year for you in balance. I feel that it's much more of a playful year, and when I was tuning into your energy, they were sort of like showing me fish jumping in and out of the water, not going around in circles, but really very playful. So this is interesting that this also comes through here. You know, when we've got the number 10, that is kind of like the end of a cycle, starting something new, you know, as the old ends, so the new can come in. And I really feel like that with this energy for you, Pisces. What else have we got? We've got the Dragon's Hoard, protecting the future. I feel like this is as you go into the future. It's almost like I'm just leaving the past behind and I'm creating a new vision. I'm taking hold of, I'm kind of getting Neptune energy with this, in that I'm really moving forward with my dreams and my connection to spirit. I feel like this is massive. I'm also being really drawn to the keys here. There is a heart on one of them. So for those of you that are looking for love, I do feel that love is coming in, which is interesting because I haven't really, with all the readings that I've done, hardly any of them have been about love. They've been about real kind of development. So I feel with this heart for you, Pisces, there is something that's really going to fill up your heart, and it's like you have the key. You've always had the key. I feel like there has been self-doubt. I feel like actually you've walked away from love, in the fact that, okay, maybe this just isn't for me. I feel like I'm not lucky in love. Thank you, Spirit. That's what I'm feeling. So I feel that the last connection, it's almost like, God, I don't think I can do this again. You know, I feel like there's a real stepping back of your energy, and I feel like it's time to step forward. You know, you do have the key for this. It's all learning, and it's everything happens for a reason, even the people that you meet. So you know, focus on what it is that you want to attract in, because I'm actually getting, I don't know what animal this is, but I'm hearing dragonfly. I mean, it could well be. It's more of a mystical animal, but I'm feeling, interesting, I said fearing, I'm feeling that you're moving forward, but in a quiet way. It's like what they're showing me is the dragonflies. Wings are very thin, and as they flutter, you can't really hear them, but I feel like there is a lot of forward movement, Okay, what else? The lovely Pisces, please. What else for Pisces? What else for my lovely Pisces? Okay, I'm going to do that one. Blessings and thanks, number 47, which goes into the 11, abundant universe. I feel that that is, it's interesting because I feel like, you know, that's a horn. We've got a horn here. That almost kind of looks like a horn. This is about movement. This is about sound. This is about vibration. This is about getting into the vibration of where you want to go. This also has a lot to do with the throat chakra, because when I said vibration, it's almost like my throat is vibrating. You can hear how croaky my voice is. The need to also voice out what it is you want and where it is you want to go for 2023. I feel that there is abundance coming in a big way, but keep pushing forward, even if there's a delay, or if there's a stop. In something doesn't manifest one month, or doesn't something materialize one month, you just keep on going. I'm hearing that the month of April is also going to be very significant for you. Okay, we've got storm warning, responding, not reacting. This is also the number 8, which is about our karmic, our reap, what we reap we sow, the journey of growth. And also I want for you to focus on the abundance and not focus on any drama that's going on around you. I feel that you can step back from that. It's interesting because a lot of the cups energy have had this same message as well. You know, focus on yourself and don't get too drawn in to what's going on around you. So I feel like you're all over giving. There's something very important with you, Pisces, in vibrations. This could be music, this could be song. I feel like it's very healing. I'm also being told Solfego music, you know, put that on in the background. But there's something that's really going to lift you and direct you through the sound of, through the sound of sound, through sound. It's like through a vibration, whether that's music, whether that's instruments, whether that's voice. It's something around that that's going to really help guide you into the place that you'll need to go. So the reason, in the heart of the matter, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is always good. So this is something about divine timing, the wheel turning, a surprise is coming in, like good luck, destiny. You know, focus on the manifestation. Things are working out the way they need to. And actually, I'm being told, you know that. You can see that things are shifting. You feel that your energy is lighter. What's influencing you is the moon. 2 majors here, so I feel like 2023 is a really important year for you. Look at all the 7s, look at all that self-mastery, that inner awareness, that divinity, understanding, that manifestation, the magic as well. You know, the moon highlights it, you know, on the negative aspect with this. Just watch your hopes and fears, just watch that darker energy. It can be fears and anxiety with the moon, and the positive aspect of it is that your path is going to be illuminated. Things are going to become illuminated for you, and that's going to be good. It's better to know what's going on than to be kept in the dark, and I feel like that's the good aspect of it. Try to breathe through any fears and anxieties that come up in the way that this is moving forward, and just trust. Okay, reason for the reading. Oh, that was quick. Okay, reason for the reading. Unrequited love, I feel, or you feel like there's unrequited love. I feel like it could even be a ghosting here. I'm feeling that quite strongly, actually. So something that's had an effect on your heart. It doesn't always need to be love, but it can be a job, a project not turning out the way that you had your sights. I feel like it's been delayed for a reason, or there's a separation for a reason. With this Wheel of Fortune card, there were some things that you weren't seeing. Something about the timing wasn't right as well. So you know, keep the faith is what I'm hearing. Past energy with regard to this, they're coming out very quickly as I unfold this. Okay, past, we've got the Four of Cups. I feel like you're focusing on the past and not looking at the future, because the future is actually looking really good. It's looking bright and sparkly and shiny and playful, and I feel that you're not seeing the gift in what's happening around you. So there is a need to refocus. There is a need to kind of stop daydreaming and get focused and look at where you need to look. Okay, what's on your mind? Okay, so there's a lot on your mind. What's on your mind is everything. It's like going, too much is on your mind. Thank you, Spirit. It's like going over and over and over and over and trying to analyze every single little detail. And there's just no need for that. It's like, you know, there is something very much when you need to look at things clearly. And as I say that, I just almost get like a heart palpitation, almost got like I had to catch my breath. Anxiety coming up, feeling like very overwhelmed at the moment. So there is a feeling of when you feel like out of control, this may be the storm warning that you've got here as well. Take a breath, sit before you respond. Let's have a look for the future. The near future, please. Near future for Pisces. Thank you. God, it's heaviness. Queen of Pentacles. So feeling ungrounded at the moment, feeling a little bit out of control. Let's just get a clarifier on that. What's this energy that's going on? Four of Pentacles. Okay, you're holding on. You're holding on. You're either just focusing on the money rather than, you know, and sometimes we have to do that. I get that. But what you're holding into, you need to kind of let go of. This is a bit grasping and it's making you more anxious. You know, it's going to be okay. Okay, so we've got the Alchemist here. This is the Magician. This is the Magician energy. It's like you do have everything. Goodness me, my throat. You do have everything you need. You're not missing anything. There's no lack. There's not something that you don't have. There's not something that you've done wrong. I feel like if this is related to somebody else, then this is their stuff. I know that doesn't always help, but it doesn't help when you're in pain or when you're grieving. Or when you don't know what's going on. It's almost like stop trying to figure it out. See, like he's got his head in the book. It's like I'm trying to analyze every single little thing, and I feel like it's really having an impact on you because you're just not going to know. And it's almost like you need to let it go. You need to go, okay, advice for yourself. How are you feeling about the situation? How's Pisces feeling about the situation? You know, the future is looking good. Just, yeah. Advice to give yourself. It's gonna be okay. You know, the Ten of Cups is happiness after hardship. Just had two cards for that. Just gonna have a look at them. Two of Pentacles and the Sun. Balancing out's coming in, and the Sun, happiest card in the deck. It's all gonna work out. That's all you need to know. Focus on the current day. Okay, it's like have a talking to yourself. I'm gonna be okay. I'm always okay. I can get through whatever this is. Things are looking abundance. We've got abundance coming in here. Just need to go with the flow. Hopes and fears. Okay, I had hopes and fears. It's the Ace of Swords, but I'm actually going to, what do you need to know? Okay, so we got the Two of Pentacles coming again. Balance is coming in. Try to balance yourself out more. It's almost like there's conflict here. I feel like you're flipping from one. Yes, I want it. No, I don't. Yes, I want it. No, I don't. And it's like, and what they're saying is you need to get clear. You can't keep going, yeah, I'm here, I'm not, I'm here, I'm not. It's like, right, this is the path for the moment, and that's what I'm focusing on. Then I feel that things are going to start moving forward. You know, the Ace of Swords, that's that clarity, that planning, that direction. Life challenges, but a breakthrough that's going to be really clear, cutting out all the BS, seeing the truth. Remember, we've got the Moon here as well, seeing the truth and wanting to see the truth and wanting to see the light and wanting to find a way forward. Okay, Hangman in reverse. So for me, that's the outcome. And I like that. It's like, you know, I'm just going to hang around. I'm not just going to be in this void anymore. I'm just going to get off my backside and move forward is what I'm feeling. I feel like actually that's quite positive. We've got the Emperor in reverse. Again, there's that, and we've got the Three of Pentacles. So there is somebody coming in that's going to help you. There's ideas. I feel like that's quite spiritual, actually, that ideas are going to be put in front of you as you start to move forward. The Emperor in reverse can be a little bit controlling and stubborn and rigid, and you just need to be a bit careful of that in making any rash decisions. Do think about what decisions you're having going forward. Got the Two of Cups here. Make sure it is what lights you up. Make sure that it feels right within your soul. Justice at the bottom of the deck as well. I love that. That, you know, there is balance. And this could also be love, you know, a soulmate relationship coming in. Once I feel that you start to move forward, once you let go of the past, once you allow all the good things to come in. And I know that sometimes that can feel really frustrating when you feel that you're doing everything right. You just keep moving forward, and sometimes things don't come at the time that you want them, and there's a reason why, and we don't ever really know that reason why until we're through it and out the other side, and the learning that is involved with it. Okay, so let's get some guidance. This one definitely flipped out. Healing energy. So we've definitely got healing energy coming in for you. There's something about the corn as well. This is something about this sound, this vibration, being clear in your mind, but not getting caught up in your mind. Mother, Father, God. For me, this is very much trusting your intuition, trusting your spiritual awareness, trusting the messages that are being brought in from your guides. I do feel that you have a big connection to spirit, to your guides. There is that necessity of trust, that understanding. You are on this teaching path without a doubt. And sometimes that can feel overwhelming, but remember that happiness is coming in. We've got the 10 of Cups here. You know, it just might not feel like it at the moment, but balance is coming in. And what is also interesting, signs and reminders, yeah, I feel like that is from your spirit guides. I'm leaving messages for you because you're so busy and up in your head, you're not actually seeing them. What is interesting, that all certainly all of the water signs have had things about cutting off external distractions and really focusing on yourself and getting balance. And I think nearly all the signs have had lots of stuff about balance. So I hope that you found that useful, my lovely Pisces. If you would like a more in-depth reading, then go to my website, thespiritualwarrior.uk. All my offerings are there. You book on the website and all readings are done within 7 days. I will never contact you. We all know that there's scammers around. If you come across them, please report them or ignore them. Yeah, it's all done through the website, and all readings are completed within 7 days, so you don't need to hang around. So I put a limit on the number of readings that I can do each week, so people don't have to wait too long. I hope that you found that useful. I am sending you so much love and light, my beautiful Pisces, and I'll check in with you again soon.